What does it look like when an emotionally available man is interested in you? If you've been used to love bombing by narcissists or trying to win over an unavailable man, you might be confused about what it actually looks like when a healthy guy comes your way. If you've never had a healthy relationship, you might actually miss it. You might mistake him for just being friendly, or you might miss it because you're used to feeling that really intense spark and excitement like you did with your ex who was unavailable or narcissistic. So today I'm talking about how to tell when someone emotionally available is interested in you, how to not miss it. Now, this advice that I'm giving today is actually not for dating apps. It looks a little bit different when you're talking about dating apps. I might actually do a masterclass on how to spot unavailable men just based on their profiles. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in that. But for today, I'm talking about when you meet people IRL, in real life, out and about. The fundamental difference between healthy men who are available and unavailable men is that they are reading the room. They respect you. They know all about me too, and they are not interested in being that guy who is disrespectful and who is pushing past your boundaries. So their approach in real life out in the wild may be more subtle than the men that you're used to. So here's some details about what it looks like. They'll show their interest consistently, but they won't lay it on too thick. They'll ask you to hang out. They may say things like, "I like you, you're really cute." They'll compliment you, but they won't take it to, "You're my soulmate," early on, or start talking about marriage after only 1 or 2 dates. You'll know that there's an interest from them, but it won't be too much. In contrast, let's talk about the unavailable guy who shows interest early on, but then withdraws or goes cold. That's not what it looks like when you're getting interest from an available man. That interest, it won't go cold. It will be steady and consistent. The key word here is consistent. Here's another way to spot an available guy. He's interested in getting to know you. He asks you questions about yourself, and he listens. And he also shares about himself. It's a balance. It's not like an interview where he's just asking the questions or you're just asking the questions. There's a balanced flow of conversation. Now, if this is just what you're seeing with somebody, if someone is just having a conversation with you, then it could be that he's just being friendly. But with the other signs that I'm going to be talking about, it's likely that there's some interest there. Now, if you're like, well, how do I know whether he's actually truly interested in me or not? You know. I'm going to challenge all of you. You all have been in situations where you knew that somebody was into you, right? Let me know in the comments if you've been there. I know I've been there. I've known when people were interested in me. It's the ones where I wasn't sure, where I was always trying to figure out, gosh, what does this sign mean? Does this mean that he's interested in me? I don't know. What's going on? Those are the situations where I was with unavailable people, and I truly wasn't sure. So check with yourself. Be real with yourself. Are you in that place of, I don't really know how this person feels about me? Or do you know? If you know, then this person is likely interested and available. And last but not least, if you're dealing with an available man, he will ask you out within a reasonable amount of time. Now, this can seem like a duh one, right? Like, of course they're gonna ask me out. But here's where you weed out the unavailable men from the available ones. If someone is talking to you or you're seeing them out and about for a while and they're not actually asking you to hang out, just the two of you by yourselves, then they're likely not interested. The available men are going to want to get to know you a bit before asking you out, but they will inevitably ask you on a date. Like, for example, if you're in college, you might see him out and about and he'll talk to you a little bit before then actually asking you out on a date. Or if you met him at a bar, he'll talk to you a little bit before then eventually asking you out. Or talk on the phone or video chat. The point here is eventually he will ask you out. You won't be waiting weeks or months for him to initiate that and express his interest. Now, you might also be thinking, well, I'm talking to this person and he seems really available. We have good conversations. He's expressed his interest, but he hasn't asked me out yet. And what I would tell you is then this person is likely not fully emotionally available, because someone who is available, by definition, is able to express their interest. They're able to say, I like you, let's go out. That's what emotional availability is. Once you get past these early dating stages and you want to know what emotional availability looks like in a relationship, I've got a video here for you.